Oh, this mod is perfect to cover near Halloween. How beautiful is that scene? Really setting the atmosphere. Welcome to Scorched Ground. Barbarian Invasion does not get enough love in the modding scene. Most of these mods focus on Rome, ancient Rome, but they fail to cover the fall of Rome. And the two mods I am showcasing today do that in a very cool way. I'm starting off with Scorched Ground, the minor campaign. And as you can see here, if we hover over these factions, it comes with loads of interesting details about them. For example, the Visigoths lack iron, therefore armoured units are available at later tiers only. Western Roman Empire has a degradation mechanic. Rebellious populations, imperial terror, stuff like that. And we also have the Romano-British in this campaign as well. Cool. And here we are in the Western Roman Empire, looking as chaotic as it always does. We have a lot more money, but if we click on cities like this, as we can see, 24,000 for the large stone wall. Everything is a lot more expensive in this mod, so it should kind of balance it out. Let's take a look at Rome itself. Loads of buildings built in here. It's got the religion mechanic as well. It's got some new buildings dotted around, like a temporary camp, which over here increases public order due to law, but decreases the population. So this is something you might want to build temporarily to get the population down, like commit genocide among your own population. I think that's kind of cool. Going back to Rome, these are the units we can recruit. All of them pretty much seem to have retextured unit cards, and probably the units themselves are redone as well. And as we can see, we've got the Limitani, but we've also got Limitani swordsmen. So loads of new units have been added into this. And apparently each culture has been redone as well. Look at our faction leader here, Valentinius. Cool. I'm curious how these characters look. Does every character have a redone portrait? Yes, they do. Wow. That is so cool. I love it. Wow. I do like the artwork there. That looks good. This mod also exists for the original Rome, so if you prefer the original, you can still play this mod. It also comes with blood included on the remaster, on both the battle map and the campaign map, and some other cool features as well. For example, if I put this city under siege, there's a skull covered in blood over the top. And that's what I like about this mod. It really adds to the horror atmosphere. Something which Attila did right, but I don't think Barbarian Invasion really did. And by the way, I'm just messing with my settings here. You can make it look a little bit more horror themed as well, if you're willing to mess around with these. Of course, we've got the Vandals here, loads of hordes, the Huns, and what are these over here? Ooh, looks like we have the Alans as well. Oh, and another horde here in Crimea, the Grufungi. Interesting. Again, I just wanted to show off these mods because Barbarian Invasion, I think, needs a lot more love. So that was the main campaign. However, if you prefer everything to be harder and bigger, you will probably prefer Gigantus. Let's just load in here as the Huns. And I think the soundtrack is completely redone as well, which does sound really terrifying. I don't know if the video picks up on it that well. So yeah, we've got the Huns here, we've got the Vandals here, the Sarmatians. Over here we have the Grufungi. I bet we've got the Alans somewhere as well. But I'm sure they'll be somewhere. And yeah, an absolutely massive map. Let's take a look at Greece here. So many more cities. This is not the version for me. I'll be playing the other campaign with less cities, but you know, some people out there, they prefer just that little bit more. But I think I'll be sticking with the other one. So yeah, loads of cities. I think the Romano-British could be a cool stream. The rebellion has already started in this one as well. They occupy Sicily, and over here they occupy parts of Africa. and some islands over here, and even the Sassanids have some rebels as well. Let's zoom out. Full map here. Very cool. I do like it. To be honest, it's not that many settlements. Like, not a problematic level. This is more like Rome 1's level. But for me, playing as a big empire, it's still a little too much to manage. And last but not least, Spain, 415 AD. Let's load in as the Western Roman Empire. And this is one I probably will stream at some point, as it just offers something new, unique and different, which I really like. So we start up here, same as before, all the new units and everything. But here we have a map of Iberia, bits of southern France, and a part of North Africa as well, which I think is going to be very interesting because you've got the Romans here, you've got Roman rebels, then you've got an African culture down here, you've got the Alemanni barbarians, you've got the Vandals split into two, more Western Roman rebels, the Burgundii are here, the Visigoths are here, and I think it would just be a really fun campaign to play around with. Something different. I like it. So yeah, well done Skynet Bunker. I look forward to playing this mod in the future. And remember, it's available for both the remaster and the original, but the remaster comes with a few more extra stuff. And I've loaded in here and I want to take a look at just some of the units. We've got the Huns over here, looking nice. Because they have been redesigned, I want to show them all off. Yeah, looking very cool there. They've got their cavalry units there. Yeah, looking very nice. And then some Hunnic infantrymen at the back. I like their axes. And then we've got some more units here. Are those ginger? Yeah, we've got gingers in this mod. Oh, finally. Some ginger representation. And then over here we have some random units of the Western Roman Empire. Also looking really good. Let's march them forward so they're actually stood up. Are they shirtless? Yeah. Yeah, they're shirtless. Nice. I like that. I love their helmets. Those helmets look really cool. And the capes as well. Then we've got some light missile cavalry. And then some mercenary spearmen as well. The next mod that I wanted to show off today is Tetrarchy mod, made by Cicero. For the original only, Barbarian Invasion again, but I think that he said something about possibly moving it over to the remaster as well. Let's take a little look into this campaign. So we have 4 Romes: Constantine's Rome, the Italy Rome, the Greek Rome, and the Eastern Rome. Let's load in as Constantine here. And here we are, and I also have to say that I like how there's no rebel settlement. Everywhere is filled with barbarians. And there are no hordes as well. But what is up here? Alright, so you do have the Huns, but they are as an actual faction right now. That's interesting. Down here we have Constantine himself, having, again, some redesigned units here, some Comitatenses legionaries. Here are his stats, looking very good. And he likes poetry as well, good, good. Even redone artwork on the diplomats. Let's take a look into our capital here. We can recruit all of these units, all with those stats there. And the building system is interesting. This is probably actually my favourite part of the mod. Right, so let's take a look in here. The barrackses. You can build the first 2-tier barrackses, that's all fine. But for the third barracks, the Legion barracks, the important one, where you get the good units, it requires a blacksmith. Ooh. And then the next one also requires the blacksmith, and the top tier requires an armourer. Okay, let's go down to the armourer. But looking at the blacksmith, this requires a trader. Ooh, and then you get a market. But the top tier markets actually require roads, which can be found down here. And I find that system to be so interesting. So to get the better units, you need the better weapons. To get that, you need to have a blacksmith to make the weapons. But to get the resources of the weapons, you need a trader. But to get the upgraded trader, the forum, to get better goods, you need better roads. And I like that system, I like how it's designed. It's like more of an accurate city builder. Also, the archery ranges also require a blacksmith, and the stables here require land clearance, because of course you do. You need land where the horses can roam around, eat the grass, and be trained on. You need the land, and of course you need better land as you want the better horses. More land, more horses need more land. And I just love that system. I think it's so cool. Everything else is pretty similar. There's some stuff added here and there. For example, coming to the east with the Sassanid Empire, there's a load of strategically placed forts dotted around, which will decay over time and eventually disappear, to show how the Empire is falling and all of that. New cities added, and yeah, it's an interesting campaign. I think I would like to actually stream this someday. Maybe play as Constantine and try and retake Rome or something. Could be a fun campaign. And I'm sure the barbarians will cause an absolute nightmare for me as well, later on. Oh, also in Tetrarchy, the churches are where you get the diplomats, and the diplomats are guaranteed to have a religious conversion trait, which help you to convert provinces. So basically the diplomats are sort of like the priest unit as well, in one. Finally, there is one more thing that I want to show off here. Wooden walls can be stood on by archers, or really any unit at all, and I'm assuming ladders can be used on these as well. So I've got my Western Roman archers up here. Let's get all of them on the walls, and yeah, let's begin the battle. They're able to shoot already, of course, redone units here. Throwing a load of arrows in, and yeah, getting some good hits. Should be an easy battle for us, but I mostly just want to try and show it off. You guys aim at those, because I want this ram to actually reach the wall. So yeah, now we can use our archers on palisades. Upgrading the palisade level actually has a use now, which I do really like. We can stand on it. This I would welcome in the original Rome. If anyone wants to just put this in there, I would love it. In fact, I'll say all mods in the original Rome or the remaster need this as one of the wall upgrades. Less stone walls, more and better wooden walls, I think. That'll be a lot more historical. Yeah, that ram sadly did not make it, but this one should. We'll watch this one. And yeah, we've done an excellent job at taking out that unit there. So they're going to start knocking down this gate now. And even though it's a wall, the battering ram can do damage. And it's going to slowly start falling down. And my units are up here as well. So will they actually fall like they would in a stone wall? I think they will. Okay, oh. Okay, we're getting there. It's on 60%. Somehow they're still standing on this so far. I like that design. I love how it looks. It actually looks like the wood is being broken. Like they broke through there. And yep, it looks like they're falling. Oh, I love that. And then we instantly retreat. We won the battle. Well done, soldiers. Yeah, that was funny. I liked that. And I just wanted to show it off because I think it's really cool and I want more mods to do stuff like this. So there we are, Scorched Ground and Tetrarchy. I hope you enjoyed. Both will be linked down below in the description. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to get notified of more, and please share this video with anyone you think may be interested. Also comment down below, out of everything you've seen so far, what would you prefer me to stream? But for now, MELKOR.